left-hand side. I believe 3 players on the outskirts of it, Jux and Kai Bao, will be fighting this temple area up right outside of Shipwreck. Kai Bao with no weapon currently is going to manage to get a common armor. Go ahead and just back up. Jux does manage to get a purple katana off drop, and Jux is coming directly at Kai Bao, and Kai Bao still with no weapon in hand. Gonna have to be real careful. He's going to run into another player. Has that F to stay safe for the time being. R&B jump LNB. Sends back the R&B focus as well. Kai Bao might be in big trouble here. He is going to probably fall, and that is not the start he wants. And Jux is going to pick up the elimination here. Now the 1.0 from the katana hit for Jux onto Spider. Spider already with that ult online. Tesla ultimate whisk there for Jux. He is going to proc that first off the Xiaoyu ult. Spider now is going to be able to nullify that because he has that ult out. Jux now is going to cancel it. He's going to try to lay down some cannon shot. Does not weave that. B2. Jux still not trying to apply the pressure. Spider gets some damage in off of the common dagger, trying to catch the scale rush, but now Spider with a massive counter grapple there to avoid him to connect that scale rush. Crouch LNB. Tesla ultimate now invested for Jux. He's going to back up off of this, I believe, and Spider's going to quickly interact. Area LNB. Area R&B does not connect. LNB. Area LNB for Jux, and Spider's gonna fall as well. And Jux now with 25.6 points on the board, 16th place. Pace drops very low quickly. AS and Burst both on this man's trails. Click comes in. Who is gonna be able to get the elimination? Dash into the R&B for AS. Now Burst against AS inside this hut. R&B into the freeze. 1.0.5 connects for AS, and Burst is gonna fall, and AS now with 2 eliminations on the board.
Oh my goodness. JL's AS putting in some actual work, getting himself out of that last place, finally beating 5-2-1 Akame, putting Akame down in the last place. And that is one thing, ladies and gentlemen, that we can 100% guarantee is that 5-2-1 Akame will be in last place because no one's getting any points deducted. That's the one thing that we're 100% can't change. But you know what can is the levels of these players, and it looks like JJH's XXY has gone into that last place, and Fong is gonna go down to the F2 on Shyal to EWG's Arano. Frostivus with a huge parry on Roy Shishi here, and this is the battle. If Roy Shishi is able to get this kill, it's gonna mean so much to be able to get it and take Frostivus's life out of the running here, as we're gonna see Roy Shishi is gonna get the freeze off, but does get the enchant as TE's Jux coming through as well, trying to make a play. We're going to see him use 2, and that's the 3rd freeze coming out there. Roy Shishi now in a bit of trouble. Gets charmed by Jux's Tesla ultimate here as Frostivus just lurking, not trying to engage too quickly, but we are going to see Roy Shishi getting pretty low here. Is going to come away with the kill, though. Steals it right from underneath Jux's nose. We're going to see the F1 come out. Huge parry coming out for TE's Jux, but the F linger from Frostivus is going to save him here. He is in a bit of trouble. Switches over to the longsword here. Is going to end up getting parried a second time. And this is where his momentum is going to end up getting lost. Again, this always happens as we're going to see the uppercut trying to come out from Spider here. Is going to come out with the Shyal ult. TE's Jux now backing off. Is going to end up getting the charm on to Spider, trying to go for it to collect his soul back. Is going to be able to get it there, as we're going to see Jux now taking a lot of damage. We're going to see the LMB confirm, does not get it off. Spider able to TP over it and just LMB. Oh my goodness, that play was so clean.
Can't dodge midair. Well, you can, but I think he was lunging on top of the stairway, so he couldn't dodge the V2 there. Juchi just collecting the money here for the break room. Juchi, blue dagger in hand. At PXDQs on the Tessa. Juchi, 0 eliminations currently, 26.2. All he really needs is 1 pop-off game to knock out XXY. Frostivus with 2 eliminations, 35.7. Secures that 11th place spot, but not safe currently. Roshishi still in the field, as well as Kai Bao. Kai Bao, that's really early. That start that he had was not what he needed going into this game number 5 from that momentum from game number 4. So that is super unfortunate for him, trying to still scale off of these weapons and armors for game number 5. JT's pace, 1 eliminations, 48.4. EWG's Arano, 41.2. WBG Spider with 1 at 8.2. Jux now with 3. This could be Jux's pop-off game. I mean, Jux could be coming from left field and trying to contest this top 12 spot currently here for game number 5. We just have to wait and see this. Rishishi does not want to take any of this aggression right now. He's playing a lot more safer here. He knows that he is very close for that top 12, and he does not want to be eliminated with no eliminations. Juchi, though. on the Tesla. I believe they're gonna wait for this first Roman Yang to start forming up in around 2 minutes. For our first 3 sets of rounds to start forming up. Frostive now collects a purple Hong Sword, blue armor as well. Pretty much back to the scale that he was before he got taken out. No resurrection in play here for Frostive. He's gonna buy out some of these materials as well. Not a lot of healing resources here for Frostive. 1-3 currently in Frostive's inventory for the heals. Kai Bao might be running into Mike, and this could be bad if Mike does manage to catch him lacking, and looks like Mike might be on the trail. He goes directly the other way, so he is going to be safe for the time being. First Roman Yang now starting to form up. Frostive is posted up. Looks like Frostive is going to be taking his first Roman Yang if he manages to go in. Juchi, or Shishi, Burst, Spider potentially Jugs, and AS already posted up in that middle left. Yang by Celestia. Pace and Arana as well starting to move on in. Looks like Mike's not going to be able to, or not going to want to take this realm. Kai Bao playing around the outskirts of the bottom right hand side realm formage there. Roshishi now on purple staff, Spider, purple Hong Sword as well. I'm very excited to see like what's gonna happen next week when the changes come into play for the Pro League. I mean, we're seeing grapple speed being played out a lot for these players, and very interesting. The staple has always been you either run 4 whites, 10 blues, 24 grapples, or you run 4 whites, 12 blues, and 18 grapples. And you know, I've been seeing 30 grapples, 4 and 8 for the standard setup for these players. So that grapple speed is a big difference, especially with the rage. And you know, it's gonna be very interesting to see how that's all gonna play out here for in the main stage. Arano against Kai Bao now. 1-2 for Kai Bao. Popping that ultimate very quickly. Arano's gonna respond as well with that V2 ult from that shot. Yo, trying to weave this. It's not let it rip yet. He is gonna be able to tap dodge this. Gonna go ahead and proc the second one this time around. Go ahead and get cut off the second one. LNB Pro here does not go for the does not manage to get the uppercut off of this. Arano drop very low, as well as Kai Bao. Both of the health look pretty even. He's gonna be able to tap dodge this V2. Oh, nice F there to avoid it. Nice F counter there for Kai Bao. LNB uppercut 1-2 on the ground. One more hit there for Kai Bao. Repeating crossbow does not connect. Arano trying to make a run for it, and Kai Bao does not manage to get the last and final shots thus far. Kai Bao still trying to pick at his elimination. Arano very low. Roshishi falls in the Roman. He's gonna have the Yang depletion timer, and Frostive as well, and that's bad for both of those players. Kai Bao still up, trying to get this elimination. The follow-up R&B for Kai Bao. He comes out victorious in these fights. Frostivus and Roshishi both fall in the realm of Yang, are gonna have to get aggressive, and Kai Bao plays it safe outside the realm.
Absolute crazy kill coming from Kai Bao there. Barely coming away with that. He was so close to falling, as it looks like WBG Spider, JL's AS, and OUG's Mike won. These are some big hitters, and JL's AS winning his Realm of Yang, as well as we're going to see, oh my goodness, the Rampage coming out from WBG Spider. It's just such a lethal Jade, that purple focus, nothing you can do about it on that second time coming around. We're going to see Spider popping the ult as well. We're going to see Justina coming out with the ult, and the, oh my goodness, the blistering edge, but Spider just coming through with a crazy Hung Sword combo, able to just grapple him, knock him back, get the free 1.0, and come through with a huge kill as he gets Prio again on to J Team's Haste, and Spider is going to end up backing off here, using all of those charges on his ultimate. We see the Akos ult getting invested, and it looks like Pace isn't going to do too much with it, as Spider looking to grapple onto him now, both of them without ults. This was an interesting play for him to use his ultimate there and then burn it so quickly without following up, as Spider getting the Prio off onto him, but the F2 Prio coming back around the other way, sending the combo the same way, but the armor advantage for WBG Spider, giving him such an advantage. But oh my goodness, JT's PST picking up the kill here, as he puts another one onto the board, getting him just a little bit further, as Roy Shishi knows he needs to put some kills up onto the board here, is going to try and go for the J Team's PST, but now the F2 coming out again, doing the same thing. Heaven Step, oh my goodness, 1, 2, 3, 4 into it, and oh my goodness, Pace just absolutely violated Roy Shishi there.
Pace with a massive heaven step 3 on the board. There for Pace, massively quick elimination onto Roshishi. V2 now onto Frostovis. Pace now showing up here with our Uncle's ultimate. Tries to go for the bow shot. Another player in the backside. I believe that's Spider as well. Lunch connects there. Frostovis is going to go ahead and invest his Tesla ultimate. Connects onto Spider. Pace as well. Both players in a rack, I believe. Another Tesla ultimate comes in from downtown. I don't see who it is. It's Jux, I believe. Yep, TE Jux in the backside with another Tesla ultimate. Spider does get enchanted, but no damage comes into play. Force onto Spider. Frostovis still has that Yang depletion timer on his back. He needs to see if he can try to pick up an elimination here with a minute 40 left. Mike's Vermilion's Birds, my buff is about to run out in 30 seconds. Spider, Pace both flee the scene, but Frostovis has to get aggressive onto somebody. He does scout Pace. This was the he doesn't see him. He does not see him in the bush there. He does not see him. Frostovis just goes right above Pace there, and Pace with no ultimate that would have been the best candidate for him now. And he looks like he might be running into Spider with that Shayo online right now, ready to be used. And Frostovis does not see Pace there in the bush. Just, there it is. Spider with a massive pair rounds of Frostovis. Gets the damage up as well. F called in for Frostovis. Overholding F2 there for Spider. Goes for the grapple 1.0. Does not get the damage there off the 1.0 though. Scare Rush misses as well. Overholding. Does not connect off of that as well. The second one does connect. Trying to catch the prowl. Does not manage to do so. R&B focus. Frostovis draws very low. Shy ultimate now invested for Spider. The follow-up R&B there for Spider onto Frostovis, and Frostovis is going to fall with 2 eliminations, still in the top 11. Kaibao still in the mix though. Kaibao managed to get around 2 to 3 eliminations. Could knock out XXY and Frostovis and just knock down Frostovis onto that 12th place spot. 7 players still remain for game number 5. Second Roman Yang starting to form up as well. And I believe Kaibao might be wanting to take this second Roman Yang, and looks like he is backing up for the time being. AS and Pace. I don't think Pace is going to want to take this run with no AS. I see him in the backside there with a Justina ultimate online, so he might be wanting to take that run. He does have a gold weapon as well. Looks like he's on a trail right now, chasing Kaibao. Kaibao looks like he is getting chased down right now by AS. The directionals are now going towards the Ren Yang. So yeah, AS is trying to get active against Kaibao right now, or they're both just going to go ahead and buy up real quick. Spider already posted up. I thought they were going to get aggressive. Jux moving on in. Might be playing for that blessing in the middle of the map. Mike playing a lot more safer this time around. I believe did go inside that first Roman Yang and won it. He did have the Vermilion's Birds might buff on him, so he is staying out of everybody's sight for now, but he is taking those engagements inside the Roman Yang, and he is getting those eliminations in there, so he's still getting those points on the board for himself. Spider as well, trying to take the second round. Kaibao already posted up, ready to go inside this Roman. He needs to come out victorious in this Roman Yang. He needs to get as many points as he can, and he does manage to go in this time around as well. Have Juchi having a bounty onto Jux. WBG against OUG, and that's Spider against Mike in a round, and I really want to see that. I think Kaiba's gonna get a free round. Yes, WBG Spider against OUG's Mike. There you go. R&B focus follow up there for Spider for the opening. Does not get the damage in. Temok Bishayo for this scrap off here. F2 called in. Oh, what a skill rush there for Spider. Area LMB as well. Mike now is going to be forced upon this Tomoko ultimate. Catches that LMB foul. There goes the grapple. Goes into the aerial uppercut there. Into the whisk. Gets the follow up. LMB. It looks like Spider just looked his eye up. And oh my god, the Aurora burst as well. And Mike let him know. And Spider was not happy about that one. Scratching his eyebrow mid-fight. Knew it was over. And Mike showing up here with a TOD.
Bro saw the ult and the uppercut. He's like, okay, hands off the keyboard now. Let's just let him do his thing. Wow, absolutely insane. OUG's Mike coming through. Spider had control over that first little bit of the fight, and then Mike just said, you know what? No. I'm going to show you who the real world champion is right now. Really quick. I just need to humble you. Put you in your place. As Wolves Kaibao here needs to put a few more points up on the board, but this could be a game where he goes for placement. There are still 7 players left in the game. If Kaibao is able to survive till the very end, Spider getting that Soul Bloom, able to save himself from that Yang depletion. If Kaibao gets like one more kill and plays for placement for the end of this game, he will be able to do so much with that, knocking out JJH's XXY. But OUG's Mike feeling very good about himself right now. Sees FPX's Juchi, might try and make a little bit of a play going on here. On to Juchi, seeing if they could get some damage, pick up another kill Mike won't make MVP at this point in the game, so he does need to put a few more kills on the board if he wants anything crazy to happen for his MVP. Oh, nice parry. Oh my goodness, Juchi getting scale rush, and then the F coming out, denying the third scale rush there. But Mike playing with some absolute movement right now, absolutely blitzing Juchi's shield down, getting it pretty low, but the scale rushes are coming from Juchi to avoid Mike's offensive scale rushes are doing pretty well now. But as we're seeing another player coming in on the attack, and it looks like it might be WBG Spider on the top of this building, as well as Kaibao entering as well.
Oh, Juchi trying to stay up here. We see this currently always happening here by this tower. These players use this for movement time and time again. OUG's Mike though trying to catch the wisp mid air. That would have been disgusting if he would have catch him off of that wisp. Juchi now with his back towards the back. Tesla ultimate does connect there onto Mike, and Mike's gonna be able to interact as well. I think the champion connects there, but Mike's still in a safe spot. Juchi has two players on his back, and it's Kaibao and Kaibao, Juchi. Kaibao needs to get his elimination. Super unfortunate he does not get somebody to join that second realm of Yang. He needs kills. He did get that Tiger buff, but I don't think that's what he's looking for in these situations. He's trying to get into that top 12. He can still do it inside this game, and especially with one more game remaining. Looks like Mike against couldn't catch the name there. It looks like Juchi's still getting aggressed on by a lot of people. Spider as well showing up. Goal Hanzo to hand for Mike now, and I believe he still has the Aurora Burst. So this is gonna be a big damage output if he does manage to catch someone here. Tesla ultimate connects there for Juchi onto Mike. Mike goes up quick with those scale rushes, and now Spider moving on into the party. Looks like he's gonna be able to F a wisp there to avoid that Tesla enchantment with that gold from the F from the Tomoe. Juchi gonna be able to create some space, but no, he gets clipped off the big blistering edge there from AS, and Mike catches a Soul Bloom. It looks like Spider now moving on in onto Mike this time around. I believe he knows it's him. He just fought him in the realm of Yang. He does know exactly who it is. Trying to go on top. Does manage to spot this Tomoko ultimate. Kaibao now has his eyes onto Mike, and Mike might be in big trouble here. The ultimate is already invested on the other side of this ballista tower. It looks like Kaibao and Spider both has his eyes on him. Chucks in the backside, not even near these players. AS on the top hand side, huge RB from downtown. F2 does not connect there for pace, and Mike drops very low currently right now. Does manage to catch a quick little reset here in the side. Does manage to get one in for now. Pace does not spot him. What Kaibao does though, Kaibao has his eyes on the Tomoe. He looks like he is going to take a full reset. No full engagement is still. Blistering Edge misses on the backside. Another player tries to move on in, but Mike probably almost back to full health. Chucks backs up as well. Mike now still getting aggressed on. They know the Temi has no ultimate, 29% and counting here for this raid to start forming up for Mike. Can drop another block of purple armor, trying to take a full reset in, and these players are hunting Mike down, and this is where the movement game comes out for all the talented players here. You're able to stay up in these situations and able to take quick resets, and you're able to, just like how Mike is right now. WBG Spider in the mix. Jails AS. Chuck's playing a lot safer with 3 eliminations. AS with 5 eliminations in this game. If he manages to catch 2 more eliminations and, you know, potentially winning, that multiplayer can be massive for him. It could be around a 14-point game if he gets around 7 to 8 kills for this game. It's going to close out that distance really close. Kaibao still with 1. I have to wait and see if he does manage to get 1 or 2 more kills to try to take out XXY off of that 12th place spot. But Roishishi as well, they get taken out very early in this game. Still runner up and still has 1 more game. So, you know, it's anybody's game right now. These players are going to start fighting for this blessing, for this gold armor. PSC pace on the backside. Mike just scouting around, waiting this out. Oh man, this is going to be very rough here for Kaibao, especially with this end circle going to distance. I mean, he can do a lot of damage with that V2 if it comes into play in those last and final moments. If the damage is out, it looks like Mike is gonna get the gold armor, and I don't know, Seb. I don't know who to give this to right now.
Right now, if Mike gets his ultimate back online, once it gets to a smaller circle, the Temi ult could absolutely dominate, especially with the gold weapons and armor that he's got. He's definitely more scaled than the rest of his opponents. Kaibao has more to lose. So Kaibao will be, the pressure could either make Kaibao make a lot of mistakes, or it could make a diamond, and Kaibao could be playing extremely well. So we don't know exactly what's going to be happening in this in these next couple of minutes here. He's going to be dropping all of his weapons here just to show them off to the rest of the squad. Everybody piling on top of each other. Wolf Skybound joining into this area by the mines. Mike just trolling right now, showing off his weapons like, hey guys, look what I got. Smile on his face as we're taking a look. WBG Spot just dropping the weapons again. Oh, did he manage to get away with one here? As it looks like he's got the purple weapons out. No way, he just got all of his weapons stolen. That'd be hilarious. Oh no, Spider did not manage. Spider did not manage to steal any of the weapons. It would have been hilarious. As Mike just keeps doing it right now. Everyone just sort of at a standstill right now. People are just starting to, play around, get a little bit funny with each other here. As OUG's Mike just trying to spread some peace and love in the Naraka family right now. As well as TE's Jux, was hiding on the bottom there. AS also still alive and technically the leader of this game number 5 here with 5 kills on the board. It's anybody's game right now. Kaibao could come back. Jux could get a couple more kills. Spider just needs to get one more kill and they're tied with AS. PST and Mike, they're 2 and 3 kills. Everybody is within contention of winning this game right now, which is why it's so concerning. There's 2 Shiles. No, there's 1 Shiel. There's 1 of every hero left. There's 1 Justina, 1 Tessa, 1 Shiel, 1 Temi, 1 Akos, and 1 Zai, which it's super cool to see. So there's no hero ganging up on them. It's all gonna be whichever hero wins, the only hero that was in the top 6. It's very cool to see. You rarely get to see that.
Yeah, especially for a Moore's Isle lobby like this, we usually see a lot of the same heroes just being played out towards the end as well. But yeah, this is what I was saying. I don't know who can take this home. I mean, the Tomo can do massive damage there with the O at the end circle. Pace can be a big nuisance towards the earlier stages of that end zone, and Spider can take up a lot of hits there in the middle of the zone with that Shio O, and Kaibao can apply a lot of pressure and Brentix with that the Zai ultimate, and Jux can just completely just enchant everybody. So and AS on the Justina, I believe AS is on, was AS on V1 or V2?
I'm pretty sure on the Justina, JL's AS last game was on V1. I don't know if they're on the V2. They're on the V2. Right
yeah, they're on the V2. I see it. Yes, I see it. Okay, so yeah.
TE's Jux here taking a decent amount of damage from J Team's Paste. We're going to see the F2 coming out. Jux taking a little bit more damage as well. We're going to see the bell get hit from J Team's Paste. Jux just kind of duking it out, hiding in this room here as Paste wants to engage but doesn't want to go inside the building here. Knows that the terrain could be griefing these combos. TE's Jux does end up coming outside of the house for a brief second here, but then ends up backing out. As we're going to see J Team's PST trying to come in with these dual blade attacks and is not making too much work here as TE's Jux just holding this area off very well, trying to make something happen with the uppercut play. As we're going to see Pace just still battling this out with TE's Jux. Everyone too scared to make a third-party move. He's going to get the uppercut. No follow-up attack, though. And oh my goodness, TE's Jux just getting absolutely hammered down on with his shots. And oh my goodness, JL's AS coming in and picking up his 6th kill with the pistol here. Paste forced to use ultimate to get out of there really fast. Ends up getting the full reset off, though, with the heal. And oh my goodness, JL's AS. Purple pistol, in hand. OUG's Mike with the cannon as well, dealing so much damage there. Absolutely blitzing this health. As OUG's Mike holding that top end. Nothing to lose. Points on the board. Ladies and gentlemen, it's getting intense.
That went perfectly well for AS there. Picks up another elimination. 6 on the board now for AS. And I mean, pasted all the damage and work there. Oh man, that's super unfortunate there for Jux, but Pace was just controlling that hut perfect. I mean, he had the Calvin Bloom in play. Whenever Jux went in for the skill rushes, he would lay down a bow shot. Mink comes out, just keep controlling it, keeps holding blue. He would clink with the blues off that skill rush if he needed to as well. You know, come right back in, throw up another bow shot as well. That nice control, keeping him cornered in there. 2.14 and enough. He gets aggressive and does not get the last and final hit. He does manage to weave the Tesla ultimate, but it was AS picking the elimination there. He pretty much got it for free. So I mean, that's perfectly what AS wanted there. He gets another one on the board. He is on the Justina now. Zone 7 starting to close, or is about to close up in 50 seconds. Mike with the Aurora Burst is going to be able to control a lot of the area here with the Aurora Burst, especially if you get caught up in that. You are silenced. We have Spider now on the shot. Yo, big parry from Kai Bao onto Pace. Pace is going to eat up that damage as well. Looks like he is going to drop all that purple armor. Kai Bao still trying to get active as well. Pace is hit up by another pistol shot. Fan connects there for Kai Bao. Pace drops very low. Who's gonna pick up this elimination? Pace is gonna be forced to pop this ultimate here from the Akos. Follow-up connects as well. It's gonna be AS with another one on the board, and that's 7 for AS. And he can do this. If he can get top 2 with this amount of kills, it's gonna be massive for him. He gets hit off cannon shots there from Mike. Mike applying the pressure onto him, and AS playing this perfect right now. Playing the high ground, gets safe on top, playing that blister edge with that pulse, or Kai Bao. One elimination. Can he find a fitting? I mean, this is getting very close here for AS and Kai Bao. Wow, 7 eliminations for AS, trying to bring this back with the final stretch. Still has one more game to be played out for all these players. AS pretty much back to full health. What was this Kai Bao trying to control the top right hand side of the final circle. Spider contesting AS, I believe, drops low onto Kai Bao. Kai Bao's gonna be forced to pop this Zai ultimate very quickly. Looks like Mike drops all the way to the bottom, as well as Spider. Kai Bao might be contesting this high ground, might be dropping down with that V2, but no, AS gonna continue playing the high ground. Spider, I believe, gets a parry onto Mike, and that's massive, but does not get the follow-up damage there. AS now getting counter grapple back to back, gets up a lot of damage off the Zorm. He's gonna be forced to pop this ultimate. R&B focus connects there, and the damage is not enough. F caught in there from Mike. The Tomoko ultimate invested as well. R&B focus onto Spider. Spider's gonna fall. Kai Bao picks the elimination onto AS, and the follow-up as well. And Mike makes it look easy in those final moments, and he is gonna come out victorious, that I believe might be taking the MVP home as well.